Good afternoon, my wonderful Anna. I hope that you are feeling okay and that you've had a good afternoon and that you've rested up. So, welcome to Benjamin's Laptop and welcome to Show and Tell. I am very excited to show you some orchestral things and some sounds. So yeah, let's get started. Let's go through my laptop and see what we find. Oh, what's that? My beautiful girl. I love this photo so much, Anna, because amongst many different reasons why I love it, one of them is that it really encapsulates your fun, exciting, energetic, adventurous, spontaneous energy and personality. And you are very beautiful. You sure are amazing, and I sure do love you. All right, so I thought I would start with one plugin, which is called BBC Symphony Orchestra. So this isn't the full BBC orchestra. This is like a kind of an entry-level orchestra, and it's made by this company called Spitfire Audio, which is a super cool company. They sell instruments for computers, and they're quite a large company. So they make all the instruments for the BBC, like the big, large symphony orchestra that does the music for like the Planet documentaries. They record all those instruments and make plugins like this. Hans Zimmer, all of his instruments and scores are up on Spitfire Audio, and another artist named Olafur Arnalds, who is an Icelandic composer, one of my favorite composers, he also has all of his stuff up on Spitfire Audio. So super cool aesthetic company, and the orchestral drum collection that I'll show you very soon is also from there. Anyway, so I thought I would show you. So this is the orchestra. Here we have lovely violas. We're getting some sound. There we go. Play them like this. Like this. And we have lovely violins as well. And the woodwinds. We have our flutes and clarinets. We can play them like this. But I remember you talking about what is cinematic percussion. So as you know very well, I'm sure, the orchestra, the percussion's at the back, and you've got tuned percussions like bells and marimbas and xylophones, and obviously harps and stuff, which I wouldn't really call percussion. I suppose they're just at the back of the orchestra. So the untuned percussion is stuff like your drum kits. The tuned percussion, this timpani, is what I'm talking about when I mean cinematic drums. You kind of play tuned because they're tuned. Right. So this is a super cool plugin, but I want to show you the plugin that I bought today, and I've been making all of these cool drum sounds with. So let me switch this to, so I go down a boom, Spitfire. This one here, cinematic percussion. And here it is. So this is a plugin, and then within the plugin there's instruments. So I'll show you, so there's about 7 of them. We'll start from the top, and I'll show you the ones that I use the most. So these are cymbals. You know what cymbals are. And these are parameters, so you can change the sounds. These are the microphones, so there's 3 microphones, and they each have different qualities, and you can turn them up or turn them off. And you've got reverb and filters here. I'll just go through these quick, so the video doesn't take too long. These are some interesting percussive sounds. Earthquake hits are really low, like doof, doof. metal hits, haven't really used these much. Just a bit of texture. But these are the main things that I bought this plugin for, these percussion hits. So these are high. These sound really cool, I reckon. That's the high version, and this is the low version. So it's like that tuned timpani that we listened to on the BBC Orchestra one, but this is just super, it's got like a darkness to it. It's got like a really aggressive doof doof to it. It sounds really cinematic. And then there's some nice swells, which are just like combinations of drums kind of played with a slow attack. So they kind of ease in, they're not like doof doof, but they kind of like ease into the sound. So like that, if you could hear that. Cool. So I thought I would show you how I've used them so far. Now, I've done quite a lot of stuff. This is something I've made. There's another section down here, and there's another section up here, which you've heard bits and pieces of. I'm not going to show you all of it today, because I want that to be a surprise still. I'll just show you the percussion, because that's what this show and tell is all about. So how about I start with... So these two tracks here are the same low percussion hits, but if you see this green thing here, that means that it goes to the left of the ear. So if you're listening to headphones, this should only come out of the right side of your ear. And this will come out of the left side. So together you get a large stereo sound where it feels like it's all around you. Hopefully the audio sounds good. Sometimes when I play all these without rendering the audio, it can sound a bit whack. You know, like when you do video editing, and all the titles and the effects might be a bit out of whack until you render it. It's kind of the same thing, but you get the idea. These are some low hits. And this is the highs stuff. I really like this sound. It actually sounds a bit whack. I might do a recording of this and render it and send it to you so you can hear how it sounds like, but at least you can see what's happening. I'll keep adding stuff in. Now time for listeners. These are the super, super low hits. I might play these by themselves so you can hear. And the earthquake hits. This instrument here is also by Spitfire, but it's a different, it's a different plugin. This is a vintage drums, which I just had from some other time. Sounds like, and so that adds a bit. And then there's a bit of timpani from that BBC orchestra. So that still actually sounds kind of awful. So I think I'm going to render this audio and send it to you so that you can know what it sounds like. And if we chuck in some strings. show you for now. The rest I want to keep a secret from you. I hope you found this interesting. As I said, I rendered the sound so it doesn't it doesn't kind of clip. It'll sound really strange. I think it'll sound a bit bigger when I send the thing to you. This is nearly 10 minutes, darling. Hope you found this interesting. There is so much more stuff I want to show you, but this is just the new. So I didn't even really explain all the names and all that kind of stuff, but in good time, my darling. All right, I'll speak to you probably later. I cannot wait for your show and tell, and I love you.